Hey guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday. No, happy Tuesday. I'm already want to be on Wednesday. So actually I am bringing y'all a quick video. I'm gonna do it as quick as possible but as informative as this is a requested video from one of our subscribers. Actually this is our first video doing a requested video. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, so today I didn't work, so yay for me, but no for Texas, because we are having a cold front. I think that's what you call it, a cold front, a winter front, here in Texas, and it's gonna get pretty bad outside. Supposedly we had to get some snow in, which is awesome. I love snow. We did receive snow around, I think it was weeks before Christmas, and it was really cool. I mean, it's really fun once we get snow here, and I get really excited over it. And yeah, actually a part of that, I'm already getting more comfortable with y'all, and we're getting, like I said on my last video, we're getting more views, so I'm getting more comfortable recording on the camera and talking out to y'all and being confident and being myself out there. So I guess that's why we've been getting a lot of views, so that's really good. I hope y'all like the way I am, and the way I'm with y'all. I'm just being myself. So talking about the cold front, quick thing, yes, I don't have makeup on today. I'm actually in my sweats. I have sweatpants and a sweater. But yes, the heater's on and it's still cold, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm still trying to bring out this video. So this video that was requested for me was from one of our subscribers. She did actually tell me, how do I clean my brushes, how often do I clean my brushes, and what do I use, and all of that good stuff. So that's why I wanted to bring y'all a video today, actually how I clean my brushes. And the way I found out to clean my brushes was from Alexisjayda. I'm sorry, I hope that's how you say her name, Alexisjayda. I believe that's how you say her name, but I'll try to find her video and link it down below. So I'm not taking all the credit. There's a whole bunch of videos like this that a lot of girls got the idea from her. So that's where I also got my idea from her. When I started watching YouTube videos, when I was starting to get into makeup, when I didn't knew anything, I saw her videos. I will get ideas from her and follow her, because she's like my inspiration on YouTube. She's kind of like the one that got me into watching makeup tutorials and all that. But that's another whole story I'll do one day. And starting off, I do have my hazelnut coffee, which y'all gonna see me on it, because I mean it's really cold, and it's literally like 9 o'clock in the morning, which my cat woke me up. So starting on with the video, before I show y'all the demo how I clean my brushes, let me give you a little information on why is it so important and how often, and all that good stuff. So the important thing about washing brushes, it's all the makeup, it clumps into the bristles of the brush. So when you grab any eyeshadow brush or blending brush, let's say you're working with it one day and you do your whole makeup look, okay, fine. But if you use a dark color, like a black color, and you try to use the same makeup brush and go use it on a pink color, obviously that color is going to come out dark. Why? Because you didn't wash your brush, or you just use dark colors on your brush. I believe that's how I can explain better. A part of that, it's all the bacteria that's clumping up in your brushes. I usually wash my brushes at least every weekend. Not the eyeshadow brushes. I tend not to wash them a lot. At least every week and a half or two, just for the bristles. But I don't do that much eye makeup tutorial. If you would do a lot of eye makeup tutorials, it's better to clean your brushes once in a while, or there's this little thing, some sponge that you clean your brushes in there and it takes out the whole eyeshadow off. Or what I used to do before, it's grab a little my micellar water from NYX and, you know, put it on a cotton pad and just kind of sweep it around and clean it. Or I'll grab a makeup wipe and, you know, just kind of clean it off right there if I really needed the brush and I didn't have time to wash them. So the brush that I mostly use, and it's going to be super dirty, I wash this brush every 3 to... I try not to do it every 3 days, but I mostly do it every Friday or Saturday. Mostly tend to do it Friday because I know I'm going to use it on the weekend. But this is the brush that I go to for my foundation, since I use it a lot. And you can see it's stiff because, you know, you blend all your foundation off and all the extra foundation absorbs to the brush, so that all that clumps in there and, you know, it's outside, you know, in the air and all the bacteria and everything. So what I didn't do before was keep using it, and that's dirty, that's nasty, and, you know, I kept using it. I was too lazy to clean it, and you know what that causes? That causes just breakout on your face. When your face starts to break out, it's something that either the product that you're using and or the brushes that are you are using. Mostly because, yes, the bacteria comes in there. That's old foundation. It's out in the air, and, you know, it's just gets nasty and gooey and dry. And once you go on your foundation, it's gonna look bad. It's just gonna start looking nasty and cakey, and it's just not gonna blend well because the brush, it's not clean. So that's the whole reason I don't break out as much, only when I'm getting to my days, TMI. But, you know, all these girls, we all girls pass through that. So, you know, my face doesn't tend to break out. So when it breaks out, I know something is going wrong. So maybe if you don't break out as much and you're breaking out a lot, it might be just the products that you're using that doesn't go well with your face, or it's just tend to be the makeup brushes that are not clean. Just for the bacteria and the dirtiness of the brushes, since they're out there with makeup, so it's tend to mostly clean them every weekend. I don't use my eye brushes that much during the week. I never tend to do my eye makeup at work, but my foundation brushes are also the ones that I tend to do more. And another thing, I might just insert it into this video, are, you know, our beauty blenders, our makeup sponges. How often do we clean those? Those, you can wash it every other day. I tend to have a whole bunch. I actually have more than a dozen, and actually this right here are more beauty blenders, and let me show you. I have a whole bunch of sponges in here. I have a little you know, I'm gonna have to do another video on that, but I have another little like basket stuck to my wall, which I have a whole bunch of sponges, and I tend to have more than one sponge, because the same way that I don't like to wash my sponges that often because they do tend to rip on me. I don't know, I guess I'm too harsh when I'm washing them, but they tend to rip on me when I wash them a lot. If I like that, if I like the sponge a lot and I tend to wash it a lot, it's gonna start ripping on me. I don't know why. Sponges, you do have to wash them every other week, every 2 to 3 days, or if you have more than one sponge, try to use it once or twice or at least 3 times, you know, because you're using setting powders, and I tend to use setting powders and bake a lot with my sponge, and, you know, it gets all that powder and foundation and all that. So I try to tend to use the same sponge like 2 to 3 days mostly, but I tend to use it not that much because I have a lot more. So after, you know, use quite some of your sponges, and, you know, by the weekend also clean them. Don't wait more than 1 week to clean your sponges and your brushes. Like I said, that's gonna cause you breakout. So I think that's pretty much it that I can cover over the why you should do this and that, and how often. I believe that's how I do it. I might be wrong that I'm right, but, you know, that's how I tend to do it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go on with the video, which I'm gonna do the demo. right now in my restroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all to my restroom. If y'all have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. See what else I didn't say on this video, or what other information do you want to know over this. So, you know, just leave the comments below and I'll go ahead and show y'all the demo and what I use to clean my brushes. Okay guys, so we're here in the restroom. Please ignore that actually it's broken. It's not like dirty or moldy or something like that. It's just broken. That's how we got the apartment, so just ignore that. Another thing, you know, that I have to tell y'all, it's clean your sink after you use your brushes, after cleaning them, because all those things that you see right here is actually made to leave the makeup thing right there, and when I came back it's just hard to take off and it's just still like that. So if you're underage, please be careful, because you don't want to get problems with your parents. My husband did get mad at me, but you know, what can we do? So what I tend to do is turn on the oops, that's cold water. What I tend to do is turn on the hot water, and you know, when you're washing your brushes, try to, you know, turn off your faucet so you won't be wasting that much water, because we don't want to waste that much water. So the hot water is on. What I tend to do, you know, when I get a little bit of water like that, so I won't be wasting much water, is grab a two or more brushes. Try to grab as much as you can, and try to be careful not to burn yourself. Try to grab a whole bunch of little brushes and, you know, soak them in the water. That way it's already soaked and, you know, ready to go. So just keep grabbing more brushes. So after we soak our brushes, put them to the side. So I forgot to tell y'all what we're gonna need. We're gonna go ahead and need a towel or any type of, I know there's some girls that use microfiber towels. I don't know, I guess. But I use a towel, a clean towel. I ordered this from Wish. I know Amazon and eBay and AliExpress have these. I use this to tend to wash my brushes. I stopped using it because it was so hard to just have your hand like that, but it's quicker and it's easier, and you have all these little bristles on them that helps you clean them. So sometimes I tend to use my hands, or I just use this. So you can go ahead and use something similar like this, whatever you have on hand. Soap, sote soap. This is jabonzote in Spanish, but you know, this is the big soap. They do tend to come in pink, which is in this one. I put in this little candle jar that I had, so I just cleaned the candle jar and I put a little bit of soap, and I'll show y'all how I use this one. Or you can use this one. You just can take it off the packaging, put it back in there so it won't get bacteria. But yeah, I use this soap. This is soap for your clothes, which it helps out with the stains, whatever you have, like, you know, with your clothes and all that. So it really tends to clean off my brushes really good. So I use this one right here, and I guess in where I live at, this tends to be 89 cents, sometimes 50 cents, sometimes no max than $1. Sometimes you get it in a really good deal. I got this one for 89 cents at my local grocery store. So I always pick this one up and it lasts me a good while. But the pink or the white, I don't see a difference. You can use either one. Already soaked. I'm gonna go ahead and open this one. And this is just a pink soap. What I did was just grab a knife, scrape some you know, some soap in there, put them all in here, put a little bit of warm water, and just press it down in there so it can clump up like this. But yeah, that's how I did it. I'll just link Jada's video and put it down there so y'all can see how she does it, see if I can find it. So I wet it a little bit more, and I'm gonna just go ahead and swirl it in here, and as you can see, all that makeup is on there. So I just tend to do it like this. See how I meant about the stains? Yeah, that's how hard makeup is to take off, you know, from the sink. So what I'm gonna do is grab my thing, get it a little bit wet, and you know, just swirl it in the little thing. That's why I say I prefer my hands, because this is just like, oh. But I still use warm water.
Just squeeze it off. Now this is where, you know how see it's that clean? Like, it doesn't even take a minute.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take it to my towel. So I have my towel right here, and I'm gonna just swirl this one around, and it just helps absorb all the water that's left in the brush. So just do it slightly, don't do it harsh. And like I said, this is just to help the process of, you know, of it drying quicker. So there we go. As you can see, it's nice and clean. Y'all saw how dirty this was, and oh my god, this brush is so soft. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all a few more and show y'all how I clean my beauty blenders. Well, my makeup sponges. Okay, so let's say we're gonna grab this fluffy brush right here and wet it a little bit more. And what I do is just all that extra nasty makeup, I just put some water in there, and that's it. You don't need that much water. Just swirl it around. And since this is a big brush, I tend to use my hands more and just swirl it in your hand. And you see, no nasty gooey makeup comes off, so that's when you know your makeup is super clean. And once more, I tend to put these upside down. I don't have the little tower thing when you put your makeup brushes upside down, but you do have to tend to put your makeups like this, standing up, so the water won't go up to the barrel and to the glue. And then that's when your makeup brushes tend to fall apart. So yeah, tend to put your brushes upside down somewhere. So just put it right here on the side, and I'm gonna go ahead and swirl this one since it's so fluffy. And there you go, nice and clean and fluffy. Let's speed this process up just so you can see a little bit more how I clean the brushes. So we're gonna open this little tip bar, and this is how it is. It's really huge, and it smells really good for soap. So right here, what I tend to do is turn on the water, hot water once more, and I'm gonna grab this one right here, and I just, you know, squeeze it my blender and try to get some water in it, and just squeeze in and out and let it absorb all the water. See, it's full of water, it's really heavy. And you know, when it's full of water, I tend to just swirl it around, because if you can use it on this one, but sometimes they don't fit and they don't clean well.
So just do it like this, just very lightly.
put this to the side, and as you can see, just slightly squeeze all that makeup out, and then turn on the water once more,
and just keep squeezing all that soap out.
And after you squeeze it after a few times, when you see all that soap doesn't come out of the sponge anymore, just squeeze it one last time. Oops, I accidentally dropped it. And there you go. It's all squished right now from all that squeezing. But it should be fine after it dries. It should go back to normal. Okay, so once more, I'm gonna grab the new LA Colors sponge and absorb it in the water. So once more, it's full of water, and just swirl it around the saute bar. You don't need to use a lot. And just squeeze all that makeup. And just massage your sponge. And rinse it off. And you can repeat these times as much as you want. If you're it's really hard at first to take off the stains. It happened to me. But feel free to repeat these steps as much as you want.
And just squeeze it out and make sure you take all that soap out of the sponge.
Just remove the excess water, and as you can see, it's clean. Actually, now my whole room smells like hazelnut. So good. Okay guys, so that was pretty much it of the demo that I just did. You know, cleaning my brushes and cleaning my sponges. So that's pretty much it. It's nothing big to clean your brushes. It's just having time and having patience and standing your hands going all crumbly and nasty. And so what I tend to use is, you know, watch a movie, watch my series, or watch my novela, or whatever am I watching, and I just like to grab my chair and sit down beside the sink, and you know, just it just takes time. Like I said, when I have all these brushes to wash, it tends to be more like an hour or less, maybe. It just depends how dirty my brushes are, and mostly my beauty blender, I keep saying beauty blenders, they're not beauty blenders, my makeup sponges. Yeah, it depends how dirty my makeup sponges are. That's how I tend more to, you know, take longer. So that's why I said it's better to do it once in a while. It takes a whole bunch of less of time to do it once in a while. So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I'll answer any questions that y'all have. If I'm doing anything wrong, please let me know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you do it different. You never know. So yeah, I hope y'all have a safe Tuesday. I have to say Sunday, since I always record on Sunday. But yeah, a sneak peek for my next video. I am doing my DIY ring light and my organization for my beauty room. Those are two sneak peeks for my next video, and those are tend to come towards the weekend. Since my lighting is so bad, I decided to do a ring light because I found out those ring lights are really expensive. So I am doing a DIY ring light. If y'all want to stay tuned for that, please subscribe to our channel, and please give this video a thumbs up, which it helps us a lot to grow and for us to know that you like these type of videos, so that way we know what to bring y'all more. And my camera's like way up, okay? But yeah, so those are 2 sneak peeks of the next video. I hope to see y'all soon. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on Saturday, which that video is gonna come up Sunday or Monday, so I might see y'all by then. Okay, y'all stay warm out there. If it's hot where you at, you're lucky, but if you're here in Texas, stay warm, because we're gonna build some snowmans. Okay, then bye guys, thank y'all for watching.